Memories. Memories are pretty good, except if you can't remember them. I have that problem when I go overseas or travel domestically or even just away for a couple of days. I have a diary that I complete whenever I go away, particularly on the longer trips, whether it be domestically or internationally. But I come back and I read it and I think, I can't remember where that was or what it looked like. So then I got to go through my photos and try and tee up where the dates and the times correspond to the entry in the diary. And I defy anybody to be able to go away for, say, 2 weeks, whether it be on a road trip or flying within Australia or internationally, and come back and remember what they did every day. It's got nothing to do with age. It happens to everybody. I've come up with my own solution and I'll share it with you here in this video. It's quite simple. All I did was buy a little brown box like this. I'll show you how it works and what I actually do with the end result. They're just tiny little photos and I use them to bring back memories of what I did on my trip. So I'll show you how it works and what I do with the end product. This is the Canon SELPHY little printer that I bought. Turn it off. Just recently. I've used it quite a few times so far, but they're the printer ribbon that it comes with. Well, you've got to buy them extra, and the 2 size format printer papers. There's the thin one and the square one. I use a lot more of that style format rather than the square one, because I'll show you a reason why shortly. The case didn't come with the printer. I bought the case separately from Summit Creative. I don't know whether you can see the brand there. Great case, plenty of room. It's actually photography gear. I can fit all the printer paper and the ribbons and the SELPHY printer into the bag. I love it. But anyway, that's the Canon SELPHY. I'll show you how it works very shortly. If you get to go down and have a look at the Pacific Air Show, make sure you do it. It's a pretty good air show down the Gold Coast. I went down and photographed it. Was it about 2 weeks ago? And last week I went out to Toogoolawah and photographed the state championships for aerobatics. Another great show put on by the pilots out there. Anyway, the SELPHY. There's an app for the SELPHY, and there's always an app. What you've got to do is go into the app, and you've got 2 different formats. The card format, which is long and thin, and the square format, which is obviously square. So I always most times use the card because I can put the photo into my diary. It fits better than the square one. Just press OK, and you can go to custom size down the bottom, take a snapshot, go back to home screen, or you can select different layouts which you can go into and have a look for yourself. What I'm going to do today is, you can have a collage as well. You can go into photos, and in photos you have single photos, double, 4 photos, and then 6 photos. So all 6 photos on one piece of paper. But for this exercise, I'll take 2 photos, that one and that one, a couple of blokes I know, and press OK. Now the border extension, normally I have it on borderless standard extension, but for the purpose of this exercise I'll be choosing the borderless minimum extension, which is just a very thin border around the outside just to separate the photos. So all that done is just tick the tick and then press print. I'll show you all that shortly. Okay, this is the SELPHY, Canon SELPHY. Great little machine. At the back is where you put your printer paper. On the side is where the printer ribbon goes, and that's the printer ribbon replacement cartridge. Does about 20 photos, I think. But that's it. Okay, we'll continue with the printing. I've got the 2 photos there of the two, like I said, the 2 ruffians that I know. Anyway, all you got to do is just press print. It goes through 3 processes, the yellow, magenta and then the blue, and then it puts a final clear coat over the top to protect the image. Now the clear coat. All done. And that's the end result. So I'll show you what I do with them now. Okay, what I do with the photos, the first one, I'll just spin you around and show you. I bought a cheap frame, photo frame, go up a bit, and I stick them into the photo frame as a sort of a living diary of what I do with the grandsons and my wife over time, and just throw it up on the wall, and whenever I walk past I'll have a look at it, and it brings back memories. So it's a nice, cheap, easy way of framing rather than having a whole heap of picture frames stuck up on your wall somewhere. Now the other reason why I bought the Canon SELPHY is when I go away, I've got this diary that I take. But I keep a diary whenever we go away on holidays, over to Iceland. Just wrote in each day what I did, where I went. Now, looking through it, and I thought, I can't remember where that was, what it looked like. So what I will be doing, because we've got a trip coming up shortly, is whenever I'll take a photo using my phone. Whenever I take a photo of the place that we're at or visited, I'll take a photo and just a matter of sticking it into the diary like that, so I know where we are and I can write about it, the date, where we are. It's just a sort of a ready reckoner as to where we were, what we were doing, and who we spoke to, and any tours that we went on. So anyway, that's the reason, another reason why I bought the Canon SELPHY printer. You just print up the little ones for the picture frame, hang it on the wall, and others I can put into the diary. Well, I hope you found that informative and helpful for your future trips, whether it be domestically or internationally, or just for 3 or 4 days. If you found it interesting and beneficial, perhaps give it a like and maybe even subscribe. So until the next video, I'll catch you later. See ya.